Hi there folks, my name's NovaWrap and welcome to the NovaWrap, your one-stop location for your simulation release news and goings on from the week that was. So here we are on Sunday the 24th of February 2019 for the first episode of 2019. So we are back once again for another year full of bringing you guys the latest releases from all the simulation platforms and all the various simulation genres and various different permutations therein. I do want to say to everyone, thank you very much for your patience with me over this extended break. I do know that it's about a month longer than I normally take off, but as I said in the last episode of last year's show, that I have been undergoing a big move. I have moved states, and there's been some quite a few logistical challenges did occur during that relocation, including some of my computing hardware not surviving the relocation, but I am set up and running at the moment on at least some of my systems. So of course I could not bear the community going without these news anymore. And I do want to say thank you very much to everyone for your words of support throughout the off season as well. But enough of that. Enough of that in the past. Now we are on to the future and of the immediate releases from the week that was, and we are going to get started with one which feels a bit like coming back to the future. So this week we saw the release excuse me, from Imagine Sim, of their release of their rendition of Singapore Whiskey Sierra Sierra Sierra, but for FSX specifically. Now, I'm pretty sure this was actually in the last episode that I did last year, where they actually released it into the prepared market for Prepared V4. They did say that they were working on an FSX version of that, and it's taken this long before it's actually been released. Now, a word of warning that it looks like the screenshots that they've issued look suspiciously like they are the prepared V4 screenshots. Don't quote me on that. I tried to check the source of them, but other than the fact that they are of the scenery, I couldn't verify which platform they are in. Now, a couple of interesting points to note of this. As I said, what was brought to many users' attention, I did read this with a bit of a chuckle over the Christmas period, was the fact that when Imagine Sim released the prepared V4 version, they put the airport in the wrong place. So geographically, it was not quite where it's supposed to be in the real world. It's a little bit not. Anyway, so what they've done is with their FSX and FSX Steam Edition release of this one here, which is coming in for, by the way, at a price of about $34 US, or the original equivalent, available from the Imagine Sim store. This one has been corrected to be located in the correct position. Now, for those of you prepared V4 users who are sort of still scratching your heads going, why isn't mine in the right position yet? Well, it is coming as part of the first service pack. Now, that service pack will be coming out from the Imagine Sim guys, but it's been pushed back because they are wanting to do it with a combined major service pack, which includes the physically based rendering texture update as well. So, until that is ready, I'm sorry, prepared V4 guys, you are going to have to keep flying into the wrong location. But for FSX users, you can fly into the correct location there. Not going to go into too many details. As I said, we covered this off previously, but it comes through. But the usual things that we expect to see from Imagine Sim: high definition texturing and native FSX ground polygons for the areas, fully rendition of the airport as it appears at the middle of 2018, including the newly opened Terminal 4, interactive SOD jetways, all custom and custom library objects, no generic textures or library objects used. And it also includes a 52 square kilometer coverage of the Singapore airport, of Changi, and the surrounding areas as well. Also includes Singapore City Centre rendition is included for this one as well. So as I said, this one is available over at the Imagine Sim web store, coming in at about $34 US, or your original equivalent, available now. And another scenery release for the ESP world, but this time for a prepared V4 exclusive release. The guys over at FSDG have released their latest scenery pack, which is their release of Bremen Airport. So a very busy airport in Germany, and one which has got a I like it because it's the home of a DC-3 that I flew when I fly Manfred Jan's C-47. One of my favorite liveries to fly was a German Polar expedition one. Yeah, it was really great to see it because this is the home of where that aircraft actually lives now, and it's actually been modelled in here as well, which is really cool. Anyway, so this FSDG come through with some beautiful, highly detailed textures and models as they always do. Multiple custom 3D objects, highly detailed ground area, and custom layout of the airport as it appears in 2018, animated apron traffic as well as full support of AI traffic, and full integration of SODE jetways and a variety of other animations as well as dynamic lighting all included as well. Full compatibility is known with all of the major known add-ons including GSX, UTX, FTX Global, and FTX Germany North. So lots of stuff coming in through that one there. And this one's coming in available over at the FSDG web store, coming in for the usual price, €25 or about $29 or your regional equivalent available now. Moving out of the ESP world and moving into the world of XPlane this week. So Oryx has come out with continued their journey as they bring a lot of their existing content over into the XPlane 11 world. And can I just say on a side note that it's really interesting to see Oryx. Oryx was very tepid about its treatment of XPlane for a long time, but I tell you what, now that they've come over in a big way. They really have. So they've come out this week with two of their previously prepared or ESP platform airports and move them over into the XPlane 11 world. So the first one is one of my favorites, which is Old Warden Airdromes, or Echo Golf Tango Hotel. So this one is the Old Warden Airfields is a home to the Shuttleworth Collection. So for those who may not know, and I will forgive many of you tube liner flyers if you don't know it, the Shuttleworth Collection is a collection of both original historic biplane and World War I era aircraft as well as some replicas as well, and maintain not just British examples but British, French, American and German examples are all maintained in heritage listings, as well as being able to not only just heritage for display and for people to be able to see what these aircraft would look like, but actually it is a flying collection. So that's a really big deal, and I was very fortunate that I was able to see the Shuttleworth Collection when I used to live in the United Kingdom. And so I can definitely say that this is a really cool rendition of this airport, and one of those airports that I've been meaning to put onto my channel for years that I've never got around to it, but now I've got another reason to put it on here. I'll have to find something suitable to be able to go review it in, I think, for XPlane 11. But yes, so this one's available now. Usual thing that would come through with high detail resolution. As I said, it is a port of their ESP platform one, so there's no sort of new details as it were. However, it is designed to be able to integrate seamlessly into the Oryx's True Earth Great Britain South. So yeah, come through with a mix of photoreal imagery, static vintage aircraft all included, including one of the Camels and the various other aircraft that are part of the Shuttleworth collection. And again, overall looking pretty damn awesome. Again, looking pretty good for XPlane, that's for sure. This one's available over at Oryx Direct, coming in at 25 Australian dollars. So around about what's that? 25 Australian dollars. It'll be around about 18 to 20 US dollars for that one. So regional equivalent available now from Oryx Direct. And the other release from Oryx, bringing the airports over onto the XPlane 11 platform. They released their rendition of EGPB, Echo Golf Papa Bravo, Sundberg Airport, which is a Scottish airport, and the main airport that's servicing the Shetland Islands. So this one is obviously very popular for anyone who's a STOL aircraft, and probably will go very well with the Carinado's recent release into the XPlane world, which we'll be covering off shortly. This one includes a 30 centimeters photoreal of the surrounding area of the airport, as well as a variety of custom 3D models of various important local landmarks as well. Designed to be fully integrated with, again, Oryx's XPlane True Earth Great Britain North, as well as come through and updated stuff come through as well, because as I said, 30cm photoreal coverage, variety of custom modelings for the surrounding area, custom layout at the airport as it appears when it was originally produced, which I think it was about 3 years ago. This airport was originally released for the prepared version. So coming through, looking pretty damn awesome. Again, the XPlane world. So as this one's available now, coming in, it's a little bit higher price because it's more of a complex, bigger airfield. Coming in at 33 Australian dollars, or about 24 US dollars, or the original equivalent from the Oryx Direct store. Now, a couple of things I do want to say. If you are an existing owner of the ESP versions of either of these airports, you do get a significant discount from Oryx Direct from the web store when you just log in and add it to your cart. So the discount, for example, for Sunberg is up to 40%. So pretty. Also, I must commend Oryx on this one for actually supporting their existing customer base by going, you know what, guys, because because let's be honest, we've talked about this. I've talked about this over on the Three Grumpy Simmers before. That moving sim platforms, one of the reasons why people don't do it is because it's so damn expensive to do it. We've got so much invested. So being able to have a developer that actually recognizes that and is actually willing to support the community in doing that changeover, that's a really big deal. So bravo, hats off to you guys at Oryx for that one. As I said, this one's available now, or both of these are available now from the Oryx Direct web store, available now. In another scenery release for the XPlane 11 world, the guys over at Sabre have released their rendition of Rainer National Park for XPlane 11. So the Rainer National Park, the centerpiece, of course, is Mount Rainer, which is an active volcano up in Washington State and very much a dominating feature of the Washington landscape. Now, it is funny if it's a bit of a quip. It is the most glaciated peak in the lower 48. And spawns 5 major rivers throughout the United States. Now, this scenery here, as I said, has been provided to us from Sabre, and it comes through with some very highly detailed photorealistic and photoreal coverage, including 15 to 30 centimeter per pixel resolution imagery. That has been combined with custom terrain mesh for all of the peaks to be able to land, actually, to be able to land and operate on many of those peaks, which I'm sure a lot of the helicopter fans will enjoy doing. And the action, and as I said, the mountain itself has actually been custom and manually actually gone through to edit the terrain mesh to actually make it as close as possible that can be delivered in the XPlane 11 platform, which is pretty damn awesome. And now also custom autogen, custom terrain mesh has been provided for the whole region, and as well as that, a couple of the local airports have been updated as well. So fairly basic stuff, but at least to give it a bit of a localization, so you can operate your GA aircraft and probably some helicopters out of the area and inspect some of the most spectacular scenery in North America, and you can relive it now in XPlane 11 thanks to Sabre. So this one's available from Sim Market, coming in around about 18 US dollars, or your original equivalent, available now. And an aircraft release for the XPlane 11 world, the guys over at Carinado have brought their Sabre 340 over from the ESP platforms and brought it across into XPlane. So it's about a year since it was released to the ESP platform, which is a really long, a bit of a turnaround time, but yeah, at least it's made its way across onto the XPlane 11 now. This one's been full development, including now with the XPlane 11 version. Includes full 4K PBR textures, full support of HDR lighting, as well as the porting across of the in-depth sound package, and brought across using the Fmod third-party application as well. This is designed to take a full update, all the updates to features of XPlane 11 version 11.3, and uses the integrated laminar research flight management computer has been integrated as well. Otherwise, standard sort of things that we come to expect from Carinado, so high-quality 3D model, customized flight dynamics support for the XPlane's turboprop model, custom coding, custom features of various aircraft systems, and then, as I said, full integration with the default laminar research flight management computer. So this one's coming in around about 40 US dollars from the Carinado website, available now. Moving out of the flight simulation world and moving into the world of the permanent way, the guys over at Dovetail have released their latest content piece for Train Sim World with a release of their main Spessartbahn, the Aschaffenburg to Gemüden route has been added on here. So this route is a interesting mix that goes through a variety of different German countrysides, going through from lowlands all the way up through scenic hillsides and up into the alpine regions. It's got some quite a wondrous mix of different sceneries come through here. It is both freight and passenger carrying routes that are supported through this one, and you get a variety of missions and a variety of vehicles to trains to control to be able to deliver on both of those options here. So you get two trains are included with this one, so the DBBR 185.2 and the 146.2 locomotives. So these have come through. These are electric vehicles, as I said, one designed for both passenger carrying as well as for freight carrying as well. Full modelling of over 52 kilometers of the main train route. You get, as I said, the two trains are included with a variety of bits of rolling stock, as well as a variety of collectibles, route maps, and various different 24-hour service mode timetables, and tutorials are included as well. So pretty cool, interesting stuff there, available coming in at around about, so let's checking my prices here, $30 US, or your original equivalent, available now on Steam. And that rounds out the first NovaWrap for 2019. Thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you for many more episodes throughout the rest of this year. As I said, thank you again for your patience with me while I was away. I'm looking forward to bringing a lot more content through to the channel this year, as things sort of get calmed down with both work and other activities. So I look forward to talking to you all and see you all in various videos throughout the year, and perhaps maybe even some live streaming. We shall see, now that I've got some decent upload speeds at my new internet residence. Well, hopefully when I get my PCs back up and running. Well, folks, as I said, thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget, as always, to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying these videos and want to see more. And of course, as always, you can catch up with me and all the things I'm up to between videos by finding me on Facebook and on Twitter. Just search NovaWing24. Alright folks, thanks very much for watching. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.